In celebration of the release of the new show Maul Shadow Lord, I made a Star Wars quiz for 2 Star Wars fans that's all about the former Sith Lord turned crime lord. But because there's only 2 competitors, there's a bit of a twist. As you may notice, we only have 2 of you competing. However, there's still going to be a third. So you will still be playing against each other, but you'll also be playing against me.
What?
So the way this is going to work is that I will earn points for questions that neither of y'all are able to answer correctly.
Oh, wow.
So the categories for today are canon or legends. Sometimes there's a bit of truth in legends, other times it's just legends. This is full of events related to Maul that you have to guess whether they are from the canon timeline or legends timeline. Quoted for truth, fill in the blanks of these famous quotes said by Maul. Maul's legacy, all questions regarding Maul's criminal underworld influence both during his life and after his death. Emojis, I'll show a string of emojis and players will have to guess what Star Wars thing they represent in relation to Maul. But don't worry, this time the emojis are more obviously pun-based. And Jedi Archives, a random collection of questions that come from past or current categories. And if you want to watch the full quiz unedited with all the oohs, and the banter in between, check out the most recent episode of the Podwans podcast where we talk everything Star Wars and play quizzes and other games just like this one. Alright, who's ready to get mauled? This is what we'll do to go first. So in Discord, we'll play rock, paper, scissors. You each DM me your answer, and whoever wins will go first.
I guess Lucas sayonara out of his call. What even happened? Did your computer just like blue screen? Like did it like just shoot itself?
No,
Like
I accidentally hit the button, the off button with my knee.
this is why you keep your PC on top of your desk, my guy.
We thought something like
well,
broke. Okay,
no.
so Luke, I don't know if you heard, but to determine who goes first, you're going to play rock, paper, scissors, and you type in your answer in Discord DMs. Harith picked rock, Luke picked scissors. You also, I love how Luke put it in our group DM on Discord.
I thought it was easier that way.
Yeah, no, that's
No,
fair. Actually, we
it's
could have done
easier.
that. We could have done that if we timed it correctly. We could have done that. But yep. So Harith, you get to go first.
Damn, that's.
Well, I'm going straight for fear. I'm going let's go canon or legends for 6 points.
Canon or legends for 6 points. While in prison undercover for Sidious, Maul is forced to fight in gladiator-like duels, defeating several prisoners with his bare hands, including a Yuuzhan Vong.
This is obviously legends, unless you're like leading me into a trap. This has to be like Maul Shadow Lord or something. Not Shadow Lord, like the Maul book in Legends.
It is Legends from Maul Lockdown, and I just realized I completely forgot that I forgot to tell you how this category worked, so it's my fault. But so I will give you the 6 points. One sec.
Was there a further explanation that I missed?
No, that's my fault. I was supposed to. So sorry. You know, we're professionals here, right? So it was supposed to be kind of like true or false, and y'all both get to answer in Discord DMs, but I completely forgot about that. I blame Luke leaving the first time. I'm going to blame it on Luke.
Wow.
So I just robbed 6 points from him. This is great.
Robbed 6 points. He could have.
right,
This would have been the case that y'all both would have gotten 6 points.
If I lose by 6 points, I'm gonna be very upset.
Okay. Yeah.
No,
Well,
this is no, Ryan. This is payback for Luke lying about how many points he got last time.
it balanced itself out because I also Moving on, Luke. You get to pick. You get to pick your next question.
I want Maul's legacy for 4.
Maul's legacy for 4. Who is the initial public leader of Crimson Dawn during the rise of the Empire while Maul ruled the Syndicate in secret?
Dryden Voss.
It's Dryden Voss.
Yeah.
That's 4 points.
I gotta go again.
Oh, we don't do those rules.
We don't steal. We don't steal in this part.
Yeah, we don't stack and steal. Or I guess we technically steal. We don't just stack. Harith?
You know what? Let's have a little fun here. Let's go emojis for 4.
Emojis for 4.
God.
What do these emojis mean?
What? Maul Sailor?
It is not Maul Sailor. Luke?
Male captain.
It is not male captain. For half points, it's a place.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Oh my God!
Harith?
It's Malachor.
It's Malachor. Male anchor.
Oh my God! All right,
So that's 2
Harith
points for
gets
Harith.
2.
Luke?
All right, Maul's Legacy for 6.
Maul's Legacy for 6. What crime syndicate had its entire leadership council beheaded by Savage Press after they refused to join the Shadow Collective?
It is Black Sun.
It is Black Sun, and I'll also give you a bonus point if you can name their leader at the time.
I cannot.
Harith?
I cannot either.
Okay. I'm going to mispronounce this. I have it written down. Zamet Grunseat. If that's not a Glup Shido, I don't know who is.
I still find it funny that like they actually animated that scene, and then obviously Cartoon Network was like, "We're not putting this in the show. Are you guys being insane?"
Harith?
Let's go. Quoted for truth for 4 points.
Quoted for truth for 4 points. I can see him in my mind's eye. Blank.
Kenobi.
Yeah, it's Kenobi.
I was not gonna clip my audio.
See him. in
We're
my
gonna get
mind's eye.
copyrighted.
No, it's just,
Kenobi. Kenobi!
yeah, I was not gonna pull a Sam Witwer and destroy my microphone like you did on my IGN stream.
Luke, you're next.
Oh, I'm only down by 2. That's kind of interesting. Oh, okay. Maul's Legacy for 8.
Maul's Legacy for 8. Believed to be destroyed after Maul was stranded on Malachor and later killed, Crimson Dawn was slowly rebuilt by Kira as its leader. How did this happen?
Han kills Dryden Voss.
That is incorrect. Harith?
What?
Reread the question. What I'm asking for, what I'm talking about is the events after Maul died.
Oh.
Because they use Han Solo's body as an auction and basically use that to rebuild Crimson Dawn in War of the Bounty Hunters.
That is incorrect. So, if anybody has another guess,
No, I don't. I
don't
really
either.
don't.
we don't know. Hopefully that's explained in the Maul show.
You motherfucker.
Fucking asshole. Wait, so then okay, time out. Can we split the point since we both said we don't know and we don't know?
We technically said we don't know during the same
we
movie.
said that at the same time.
That
so
is-
I think we should each get 4 points.
We technically did say the
How about I
words we
give you
don't
each-
know.
How
No.
about- no. I will give you each 2 points since that was your second round of
And you get the
guessing.
full
That's
8.
fine. That's fine. And you get a point.
No, he gets the full 8 and we just get 2.
You want to give me 8 full
Yeah,
points?
go full 8. Let's just
Alright.
make it interesting.
No! God.
No, you know what? No,
Dang it.
fine. I won't because technically y'all did get it right. And y'all did
Yes.
call me out on that, so I will give you that.
We keep integrity on this podcast.
No,
remember?
Okay,
I
That's a lie.
but I love playing for the drama.
That's a lie on the integrity.
I
I went through the edit for last game.
Go with Jedi
wait.
Archives for 4.
Oh, I did guess it last.
Jedi
time.
Archives for 4. Well, let me pull up because these are all random, so I don't actually know what we're getting. Okay. So, to give you a heads up, this is a true or false question, so you both will be able to have the opportunity to answer
Okay.
in DMs.
Okay.
So, Jedi Archives for 4. True or false? Ron Howard is responsible for Maul showing up at the end of Solo: A Star Wars Story. Harrod said true. Luke said false. It's true. In an interview with Slash Film, Howard said that the script just referred to the character as, quote, boss, and Maul, who Howard pushed for, was one of several possible choices.
Wow. Element got that wrong because Element just popped in the chat and just said false. Because wasn't it originally supposed to be Jabba the Hutt? Or was like that was like one of the 3
in the
eventful choices?
interview, Ron Howard doesn't say who it was. They said it was like a wide selection or a big selection, and I think Maul caught his eye. Luke, you're up.
Jedi Archives for 8.
Jedi Archives for 8. What do these emojis mean? This one was kind of stupid. I'm sorry in advance. I was kind of stretching it with
Wait.
this one.
I thought it was. Oh no!
Oh, it's
I
a
thought
random
it was
grab
some
bag from current and past categories.
of a biscuit eating bulldog.
Oh, I got it immediately. I know exactly what it is. It took me a second though. It took me a long while.
Harith, go ahead.
Rookcast.
It's Rookcast.
Took me a long
Like I said,
time.
kind of
was
stretching it. I thought about over the past week. I constantly thought about changing that and trying to figure out another one, but I was like, yeah.
No, because it took me forever because I was like, Kang Castle, Rue Castle. I was like, what the fuck is the combination? And then I was like, oh, it's Rook Cast. Rook's Castle.
Well, that one didn't get deleted, so we'll just ignore the 8 for. Wait, let me do that. Wait, oh, that did. God, I. That got rid of everything. I completely misread that because I got tricked by the emojis.
Oh, Ryan, we got a challenge in the chat.
For the Ron Howard?
Yes, we got Element in the chat fighting hard.
Why?
I'll read it verbatim.
Okay.
It is false,
right.
Ryan. In that interview, Ron Howard was pushing for a boss character, and Maul was one of the possibilities. But in an interview with Star Wars Holocron, Whitworth said he and Filoni pushed for Maul and had to explain to Ron Howard how it was important for him in Clone Wars.
Damn. Damn. So technically, I should get points.
Hold on, I gotta reset the board.
How are you going to explain this in the edit? That's the thing I'm excited for if we do give it to Luke.
That's gonna be a headache of an edit. Hold on, I'm going through. Does anybody in the stream remember the point values?
Are you kidding me? You forgot the
ones
point
that I
value?
got?
Yeah, I'm going through the slides to remember which ones I have to take off.
I'm gonna go get some water. Because I'm thirsty.
And then Element just added another challenge into the chat saying, I think that question's actually kind of a moot point because technically Ron Howard is proxy responsible for it as well.
I like that one. Less work for me.
Luke's going to come back and be like, what the fuck? So I get 22 points and Luke gets 12 because it was before Rookcast, so that's when everything went wrong.
Sure. Oh, it saved the
Badass.
points. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, it saved the points 18 to 12. I forgot it did that. So yeah, so I'll add 22. I'll have to go back and reread that article. I might have misinterpreted how
he's gonna be so mad when he realizes
he's gonna have to deal with it. He can read chat. He can see what was said.
Hey, guess what? So I should have gotten those points, and you're not giving them to me because
no, because Pep came back and said technically it was a moot point, and technically I got those points because technically Ron Howard still decided it. There you go. That was the decision.
Bullshit.
Womp womp.
Anyway, it's Luke's turn. So Luke, what are you gonna do?
Canon or Legends
Go on.
for 8.
Okay, just a reminder, you DM me your answer for this as y'all both
Yes.
compete. Canon or Legends for 8. As a child, Maul lived with the Night Brother Keeper and his 2 sons and put through physical abuse by the trio. Maul would eventually force choke all 3, catching the attention of Sidious. Alright, Harris said Canon, Luke said Legends. This is technically canon, but in the Myths and Fables book. So technically canon. It is in the canon, I guess, because it's a story that Mother Talzin tells in the Myths and Fables book. I'm not hearing a response from Luke, so I'm very concerned. And I can't see his camera.
He just got up. He just threw his headphones down and walked off.
So that's 8 points for Harris.
I love technicalities. I'm winning on technicalities. I'm gonna laugh because I already had a feeling Pep was gonna do that. Pep already pulled up Myths and Fables. He's like, well, it's canon adjacent.
Yeah,
I
it's
guess.
canon adjacent. Like it's a story told in the canon. So, yeah. Harith.
Let's just clear off all the 4 points. Let's go canon or Legends for 4. Let's just keep it fun.
Canon or Legends for 4. Maul is Maul's real name and not just a moniker like Vader or Sidious. All right, Luke and Harith both said canon. It's Legends. From what I remember, it is the way it's presented is that Maul's mother presents Maul to Sidious as a baby, I think, and
Yes.
Sidious asks, well, "What's his name?" and she says Maul.
Maul.
And as of right now, I don't think it's established in canon if Maul is his real name or not.
Well, I was gonna. Can I issue a challenge? Sorry, because there's already a question challenge already in the chat.
Okay.
In Twilight of the Apprentice, when all the Inquisitors show up, And they're like, Darth Maul lives. And then he goes, previously Darth, now just Maul.
Well, so I'll also point out, also in those, and I forget which, if it was part 1 or part 2, Maul says, I had a name, but I don't remember it. I used to have, like, I had an older name, something along the lines, I'm paraphrasing. He doesn't remember his old name.
That's in the first part of Twilight. Damn. That's a tough one.
I find it
All
funny
right.
that Luke missed on a Plagueis question specifically.
So that's
hilarious.
4 points for me.
Luke, you could still catch up. I've seen crazier.
I can
Canon
still
or
catch
Legends for 10.
up. Canon or Legends for 10. Maul's obsession with revenge towards the Jedi comes from visions of what they did to the Sith thousands of years ago, as well as a personal vendetta thinking the Jedi ignored him and his abilities in the Force.
Wait, hold up. I'm changing my answer. Wait, I just thought about this. Sorry, I just remembered something.
That's fine. Okay, Harith. You're locked in, correct?
I'm locked in.
Okay.
I changed my answer.
All right, Harith, you said canon. Luke, you said Legends. It's canon from both the Darth Maul 2017 comic and Queen's Peril.
I legitimately remembered Maul 2017 was a thing. After I put my answer in, I was like, I put Legends and I was like, wait, I remember Maul having a weird flashback with the Jedi. I'm like, that's canon. Wait.
The bit about like feeling jealousy or having like a vendetta,
yeah,
it comes from Queen's Peril. When I looked that up, I decided to start listening to it this week, and it's basically like a prequel and like retelling
Phantom
Menace. That's the first time I'm listening to it.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's like the canon Phantom Menace novelization, essentially.
That's up to 40.
40 bomb, let's go.
My
turn.
Yes.
Oh, go ahead.
Let's go. Let's just keep it easy. Let's go quoted for truth for 2.
Quoted for truth for 2. At last, we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. Blank, 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 blank.
At last, we'll have revenge.
Correct.
At last we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last we will have revenge.
We cannot hear it, but it's fine.
God dang it!
Apprentice, they will be no match for you.
You have done well.
And my young apprentice. Yeah, I can hear the scene verbatim.
There will be no match for you.
Also, we got Element dropping more trivia in the chat. We got Element going, well, Maul's real name to an unknown source who could not get past story group was Vraxis. There's some trivia for you.
Luke, you're up.
Maul's legacy for 10.
Maul's legacy for 10. After rebuilding Crimson Dawn and tricking criminal syndicates to wage war against each other and the Empire, Kira would reveal her true intentions for the conflict. What were they?
To take down the Empire, isn't it? To take down, well, specifically Vader and Palpatine.
I will give it to you because your reiteration was it. It was to destroy Darth Vader, Emperor Palpatine, as well as the Sith's control in the galaxy.
Yep. I was about to come in and pipe in with that before Luke had that that correction to it.
Right, Aerith?
Let's go emojis for 2.
Emojis for 2. What are these?
What the hell? Huh?
What is that?
A zebra and bricks? Oh, it's Zabrak.
Yeah, it's a Zabrak.
Nice job. That was a good one.
All right, Luke, you're up.
Jedi Archives for 10.
Oh,
I'm trying to
Luke.
get it back
Jedi
up.
Archives for 10. What's the name of this bootleg toy?
Oh, Jesus.
Bringing this one back.
A fan favorite.
It's got to be something stupid.
It is stupid, and I have a theory why it's called it, and I will explain
I have
my
a feeling
theory
what it may be called.
Conehead?
It is not Conehead.
No. Good. Nah. Yeah.
All right. I mean, no. Yeah. If Harriet's all right with it, we'll give you another guess.
Just go for it.
Pokeyhead?
That's a funny one, but no, it is not Pokeyhead. Harith?
Is this something stupid like mail?
It is not male. That's a good one though. That does line up with Watto being called what?
Yes.
No. So this is 100% stupid. The toy is simply called Dennis. My theory is because I know Maul is not the Phantom Menace, but my theory is because of Dennis the Menace.
Oh
That's
my
why I
God.
think the bootleg
Dennis the
toy is
Menace
called
actually
Dennis.
tracks. It's the only thing that makes
Wow,
sense.
Actually, yeah.
Even though technically Maul is not the menace in the movie.
Yeah, and there is a Palpatine toy, but obviously he's not called Dennis, but we can always revisit that one later. But yeah, it is called Dennis.
I don't know how any of us would have guessed that. That's insane.
Dang.
I'm coming back.
Oh no, Ryan's coming for
Oh,
Luke.
damn. This isn't good.
Harith? Or is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Harith.
No, it's Harith.
No.
It's Harith. It's Harith. It's Harith.
Oh yeah, it's me.
Yeah, it's you.
Let's go canon or legends for 2.
Canon or Legends for 2. Mother Talzin is Maul's birth mother. Harith said Legends, Luke said canon. It's canon. Comes from Son of Dathomir because, at least in Son of Dathomir, she refers to him as her flesh and bone or something like that.
Oh yeah, she does. In the final issue.
Mhm.
And because he talks about my mother in Twilight the Apprentice, I believe, as well.
I'm so bad at keeping track, and there's 2 of you. This is sad.
Quoted for truth for 10.
Quoted for truth for 10. Always 2 there are, my brother, a master and apprentice. Blank, 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 blank.
No more, no less.
That is incorrect. Gareth?
Oh my God, I'm trying to remember this because I know what episode it's in. It's because it's the scene where like Maul and Savage clear that
can see it,
ship
I
in
can see
season
it
5,
too.
episode 1. And then like Savage tries to attempt it, and then he goes, "There's always 2 there are, my brother, a master and apprentice." And it's my brother, not the mate's quote. It's basically, oh my God, it's something in the lines of like a master is there to keep the apprentice in line or something like that. I forget the exact. I'm obviously wrong, but like it's something around those like proximity, like that kind of.
Oh no. I know what it is.
I'll give it to you for half points, Luke.
1 to it's something around the lines of 1 to have power, 1 to seek power.
That is incorrect. The finished quote is, "And you are the apprentice."
Apprentice. Oh, yep.
There is no need for dominance between us.
Always 2 there are, my brother. A master and an apprentice. And you are the apprentice.
Yep, if it's Savage like grabs his lightsaber and turns it on. And
Yeah, and
Maul's
then
like,
Maul kicks his ass.
Yes. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
typical Savage moment.
Yep.
I will just give myself 5 for that. Next. Harith.
Let's just clear off the 2s. Let's go with Maul Legacy for 2.
Maul's legacy for 2. What was the name of the criminal syndicate alliance led by Maul during the Clone Wars?
The Shadow Collective.
It is the Shadow Collective, and I will give you 1 bonus point for each faction named.
The Pikes, Black Sun, Mandalore isn't a part of it because technically he uses the Shadow Collective to take over Mandalore. Oh my God, I'm like, why am I blanking on the other? The Hutts, obviously, because he takes over. He goes into Nalhutta and just wreaks havoc.
Mm-hmm. That's 3.
There's one more. There's one more I'm forgetting.
I actually have 2 more, technically.
2 more. I'm just gonna stick with those 3. I'm just gonna take my.
Luke, do you want to do guess the other 2?
So he said the Pikes, the Hutts. He
And-
didn't say Black Sun.
I did say Black Sun.
He said Black Sun.
Oh, you did say
Yeah.
Black Sun? Really? Death Watch,
Okay, that's 1.
Crimson Dawn, technically.
Yep, Crimson Dawn.
Oh yeah, because it is technically part of the Shadow
Yeah, Crimson
Collective.
Dawn is first, like chronologically isn't actually named until season 7 of the Clone Wars, but it is part of the.
Because I
Shadow
forget,
Collective
because
at that point.
it's after Son of Dathomir that Crimson Dawn comes into the fold because because you see Dryden Voss in the hologram scene. I was trying to remember it from the scene of Rick Cass and Son of Dathomir screaming at Black Sun, the Pikes, for pretty much abandoning Maul.
Yeah, I also would have. I didn't list them on here, but I would have also have taken Night Brothers. They're not really a faction, but they are. Wikipedia
help.
lists them. They do help in the Son of Dathomir comic, but I don't think they're brought up ever again.
Yeah, because they basically just beat the shit out of Dooku.
Yeah, so I would have taken it, but it wouldn't have been necessary. Luke.
Give me emojis for 8.
Emojis for 8. Luke, what do these emojis mean?
Oh, Dathomir.
Yeah, it's Dathomir. Dad mirror.
I got it. We're coming back. We're coming back.
All right, Harris, you're up.
Let's go quoted for truth for 8.
Quoted for truth, right? Blank, you and I will be working much more closely from now on.
Brother.
It is not brother.
And Kira.
Oh, Kira.
You and
Yes, it is
It
Kira.
is Kira.
It's Kira. Fuck.
More close.
I'm on my way.
Kira, you and I will be working much more closely from now on.
And then
Luke, you're coming back.
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
Boys, we are making a run. The emojis for 6.
Emojis for 6. Luke, what do these emojis mean?
Is that a sunset or is that a sunrise?
It could be multiple things.
It's not Crimson Dawn because that's not the dawn. It's the ice cream. Yeah, no. I'll guess I'll say Crimson Dawn. I don't think I'm right though.
Yeah, it's Crimson Dawn. Cream, Sun, Dawn.
Hey!
that's not at all what I was thinking.
Hey!
I was obsessed with the dual suns. I was thinking it was twin suns.
Man, this is the comeback of the century, boys. Let's go.
All right, Harris, you're up.
Yeah.
Let's just clear off all the emojis and get done with this.
All right, emojis for 10. Harris, what do these emojis mean?
Oh, Jesus.
Mom Tower music? Oh, is it Mother Talzin?
Yeah, it's Mother Talzin. Mother Tower Sing.
I was going to get that if you didn't.
See, these are a lot easier than last time, right?
Yes, they are.
It's not like Mara Jade running.
Hey,
With a
I'm
woman
proud.
running?
I'm proud of that one. Running a marathon, by the way, not a woman running. They're running a marathon. Luke, you're up.
Give me Jedi Archives for 6.
Jedi Archives for 6. Luke, what game is this?
Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4.
It is not 4.
Is it Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2?
It is not 2. For half points, you can go ahead.
So, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3.
Yeah, it's Pro Skater 3.
Okay.
So I got 3 points.
He has to hit.
He has to
what?
get both of
All right,
these.
He has to hit
quoted,
both.
quoted for truth for 6.
Quoted for truth for 6. Well, then let's change that. Call me blank blank. And you?
I know what scene it is, and it's driving me nuts. Oh, I know exactly what it is. I'm gonna see if Luke can get it.
Is it said by? Are these said by Maul or at
Mhm.
Maul?
They're said by Maul. Every single quote is said by Maul.
I don't want to give Luke a hint because as soon as I give him the hint, he's
Old
gonna get
Master.
it. There it is.
Yep, it is Old Master.
I don't know you.
Well, then let's change that. Call me Old Master. And you?
Call me Jabba.
Come then, Jabba.
Damn, Harith. Damn.
I was anticipating.
Damn.
I was anticipating. I was hoping that you'd miss on
Come
that. And I
on.
would just
Come
seal the win right
on.
there. Now it's gonna come
Come
down to
on.
this.
It's going to
I'm
come
gonna
down
laugh.
to
Wait,
this.
what if we both miss this and Ryan gets it and we're just at a deadlock?
Harith, you are technically the first one that can answer this. Jedi Archives for 2. What inspired concept artist Ian McKeag for an early design of Maul in The Phantom Menace?
It's the devil, right?
That's not the answer I'm looking for.
The concept will. Is it just Satan?
It is not Satan.
You gotta give us a hint and try to get it down to 1 so we get a victory. It's one of us just decisive victory.
For half points, for 1 point, George Lucas, if I recall, George Lucas asked Ian to look into this for inspiration. And
Chameleons?
What'd you say?
Chameleons?
I don't know what you're saying.
Chameleon.
No, that's not it.
Okay.
I'm
Harith?
trying to think. I don't know why I'm not getting this. I remember watching this documentary like a long ass time ago. because it's like the Ventress thing with like the weird like dreads, and then Maul is shown with the concept art, and it's like him in like weird armor with like the horns.
So
is it tattoo?
I will give you
artist?
this. The concept art, well, yeah, so the Ventress thing, that's the first concept. That's the piece that I'm referring to.
Dang it! I knew that. I just didn't know if that's
Um,
what, so. It's the Ventress.
Yeah,
the
it's
Ventress.
what they would use to inspire, like, I guess, really just night witches in general. But for an additional hint, I will give you the partial answer. George told him to look into his worst what?
Nightmares.
Nightmare.
Luke said it first.
Ah, that's the game, motherfucker.
It is his worst nightmare. And I believe when he showed this to George, George said, "Well, what about your second worst nightmare?"
And then it was Satan. Ugh.
So yeah, Luke, you won by 1 point.
Let's go!
Surprisingly, I only got 21 points. I think I made it too easy.
Round of applause for all the players. Great time. Great time.